A warning for everyone in our area. More people in Travis County are getting sick because of the cyclospora parasite. So joining me now to talk about this is Dr. Leicht, family medicine doctor at Baylor Scott & White's clinic in downtown Austin. Thank you so much, Dr. Leicht, for joining us. So many questions.
Oh, yeah.
Let's start off with just simple. What is cyclospora and how do we contract it?
Well, cyclospora is a parasite that affects the gastrointestinal tract, and you get it from vegetables and produce.
What are the symptoms?
The symptoms, sadly, start with things like explosive diarrhea, nausea, sometimes if you have an inability to keep food down, and bloating.
Oh, okay. And let's talk about the outbreak locally here in Central Texas and Travis County. What are we seeing?
Well, so far, I think the numbers just came out today that we have almost 100 cases here in the state of Texas and 20, probably some of the most around the state here in the city of Austin.
So we know the symptoms. They're quite unfortunate. As far as how to prevent it?
Well, the main reason or the main way to prevent it would be to wash your vegetables, and sadly the only way to completely prevent it would be to cook your vegetables.
Okay, and you know the thing is, so sometimes people go out to eat, so that's kind of an issue because you can control it at home. There's like a controlled environment, but not when someone else is cooking your food, right?
No, you can't really control it when someone else is cooking your food, but you know, go to places that you know and you've been to before and shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, so we have talked about the symptoms. Let's say you are experiencing some of these symptoms, or maybe you have some questions. What should you do? Just contact the doctor? Well,
the thing that you should do, the main thing you have to watch out for is if you're having these symptoms and you're vomiting on top of it. And obviously if you're elderly or in our youngest population, they have to be careful a little bit more about their fluid balance. And you should contact your doctor if you're having these symptoms for more than 3 to 5 days. And it has a very rapid onset. So you're going to be going about your day and everything's going to be fine, and then you have symptoms.
That sounds awful.
Yeah.
Okay, so as far as just treating it, what kind of treatments are we talking about?
Well, you have to go to your primary care physician and get it diagnosed. And once it's diagnosed, the treatment is some antibiotics.
Okay, and who's most at risk for contracting this? Any groups of people? I know you mentioned youngins, and then you also mentioned some older people. Does it just run the gamut? What can you tell us?
It really runs the gamut, and I think the thing is that you also have to think about like I said before, the youngest population, so our pediatric population and our elderly population. But as you were saying earlier, and as we were seeing with the news, it's very hot outside.
Yeah.
So if you're having these symptoms and you work outside, or you are, have to be careful with your fluid hydration.
And quick question, it's not contagious, right? Like let's say you get it and we're in the same house. Could you give it to me?
That is a very good question. No. No, it's only transmitted, right?
Yeah.
It's only transmitted from food to person and not from person to person.
Okay, anything else that people should know?
Really just know, be in touch with your body and know the symptoms, and know that if you are having these symptoms that you should seek medical attention. Of course, we're always open at Baylor Scott & White Downtown Clinic. We have extended hours. We're open from 8 to 5 on the weekends and 8 to 8 on Mondays and Fridays.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Dr. Leicht, for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
We appreciate it. We'll be right back.